Hey Nagani, Tony here, Irontown Talk. Now, things are changing rapidly, so we decided to change the format just a bit so we can accommodate for more updates as we go along. With the stay-at-home orders loosening up this Friday, I was curious. I wanted to talk to the restaurant owners downtown to find out what that means for them moving forward in the immediate future. Check it out. We're in front of Jackson's Pit. We got Tino's across the street here. What are you guys looking at realistically coming up this weekend and moving forward right now as things stand?
Well, realistically, we are, Tino's and Jackson's Pit are staying the course of takeout only, our same hours we've been, same days we've been. We're not comfortable jumping into working with half capacity and having the full expense of being open, along with the possible, and I use the word policing customers, that's the correct term, trying to keep people spaced correctly. We feel we'll have some people that will come in with the expectation of having social distancing, maybe policed and set in a certain way, and then we may have customers that come in that aren't as maybe considerate or cautious, aren't as worried about it, and that commingling. I know we just feel that it's a lot to manage when we're already really feeling strapped with just doing what we're doing to provide a safe takeout atmosphere.
Yeah. So what kind of stuff are you guys doing currently right now? You're doing the takeout. What can you talk a little bit about what that entails for you guys on the back end?
Well, naturally the enhanced cleaning. We thought we cleaned enough before, but it clearly you're cleaning more and more, and providing hand sanitizer and providing the clean pens in between every use for the signing of credit cards, trying to make people feel comfortable with enough space in the entrance, not having them or allowing them to come in further, not having them sit while they wait for their food, suggesting they wait outside. I know for Jackson's Pit, we've been having people come in or curbside. Tino's has just been doing curbside. It takes so much more time to do the curbside as well, double the running. All things that we're very willing to do, very grateful to have the community support in just giving us the business. But it adds to that stress of everybody, the customers coming in, us passing the food over. So it's definitely added some anxiety and some stress to just the production of it. But it's also a welcomed stress in a sense, because we want to be able to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just added a lot more conscious efforts in everything that we're doing. Everything you touch, every interaction you have with a customer, you don't want to offend them. You kind of, I know for us, we kind of take lead with how they are. If they're a little more relaxed, then we can, be a little more relaxed.
Yeah.
If they are very nervous coming in and you can see it, you make sure you're extra cautious with their space and timeliness of just getting them on their way.
Staff, what do you guys, as far as your staffing goes?
I would say, well, for us, we're running 3 people on our weeknights, 4 people on our weekends, along with 1 person behind the bar doing the orders and a lot of the running. Several weekends we've added a second person behind the bar doing the food running and the orders. It's just kind of almost a crapshoot. You don't know if you're going to be busy on a Friday, Saturday or not. So we kind of prepare to have a couple extra, and they go home if we don't need them.
Well, that kind of brings up a curious question too. How has the business been since you've gone to the takeout only? I mean, is it pretty steady, or is it up and down? What do you guys?
Steady is not a word I can use. We have some nights, you might run 3 or 4 nights where it's just crazy and you're going, and you don't know where all the sales came from and what's happening. And then we may have a few nights where we've kind of tanked and thought, oh, maybe we didn't even need to open tonight. But you just go with it. And
it's been a little up and down.
The phone, I know for us, I know for Shannon, our biggest, I think probably the biggest worry or stress is that we're not getting all the phone calls answered, and customers frustrated, thinking, well, you're not even open. I know I get messages, are you even open? We're open. The phone lines, we have 2 phone lines. They're just going and going and going. And then if you have a customer who calls and doesn't know the menu, doesn't look at Facebook to see it, doesn't know what they want, that adds to it. And it's just something you have to roll with. You just have to have the patience that we're trying to get it out as fast as we can.
So when people are ordering right now, what do you want them to do? Are they going online? Are they going on? Do you see a menu on Facebook? How does that work?
Well, I know for Jackson's Pit we have our menu on Facebook. The second post down, and we keep trying to push it up to the first one. But Facebook, the menu, we have the items that are not available. We have them blacked out, so it should be pretty simple. Not to say there aren't nights that we run out of something else, because supplies are difficult to get sometimes.
Yes.
But just, I guess, without sounding rude, just know what you'd like, and if you can look at the menu on Facebook rather than having the person on the phone go through or explain everything that's on every item, just because of the time it takes away from being able to answer the phone for others that are just calling and calling and calling.
Yeah.
Our menu is on Facebook as well.
Everybody wants to know what's going to happen with Pioneer Days. If it doesn't happen, what's that going to mean for your business?
It's going to be a big hit.
Yeah.
But with everybody kind of in that same boat of not being able to do those outside events or promote bigger things, not have as much business, it's just something we're going to have to roll through. But it will definitely impact everybody down here.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of the bars that that's their biggest week. Us, Tino's, Midtown, we have the food.
Yeah.
We're, we'll be okay.
You'll keep going.
We're gonna go through the food, but the bars, this is critical for them.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a much bigger deal. Even this opening on Friday. And I say kudos to them if they can make it work. They have a totally different clientele than what we have.
Right.
Their people coming in have the expectation for the bar, and that's what they can give them.
Yeah.
We can't manage that as well.
Right.
I'm just getting ready to reopen. We're having a staff meeting tomorrow to kind of talk about what it's going to look like. I don't think we're ready to reopen as far as having customers come in.
Okay.
We're such a small place that to have 6 feet apart is not going to be real effective for us. So we will be doing carry out, curbside, and delivery. We're starting delivery as well.
Are you open right now for curbside?
Not open right now, not till May 26th, so the day after Memorial Day. We've been planning that for a couple weeks, so our deliveries are all scheduled for that reopening date. So it's a little bit different than what some people are doing, but it's what's working for us. That way all our baked goods will be fresh and ready to roll on Tuesday morning.
Okay, so if people want to place an order ahead of time, or if they want to do it, do they call? Do they go to a website? What do they do?
Right now we just are phone calls right to the bakery, and we are trying to answer the phone if we're there. Otherwise, once we reopen, we will be doing delivery, and that's just through a phone call to the bakery. We'll take your order and we'll hook you up.
Okay. Any special requests or requirements for anybody who's getting food from Midtown or placing an order?
Well, we're asking that if you do come into the bakery to look at our baked goods or pick up your order, that you wear a mask. Just trying to keep people safe. Our staff has got elderly folks at home, or we've got a pregnant gal at the bakery, so we're just trying to be safe. If you don't want to wear a mask, we'll be happy to bring things out to the car for you. Just asking everybody to be nice.